Good afternoon, folks. It's a beautiful 75 degrees today here in Los Angeles, California. We hope you are enjoying your day. Folks, if you're on the 405 South at Venice Boulevard, it's fast up to Olympic and Pico Boulevard. That was reported around 6:31 p.m. about 16 minutes ago. The congestion is basically stop traffic. You can expect delays for up to 20 minutes. It's a beautiful 76 degrees here today in California. We're looking at 82 for a high tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, a 77 high, and then going right into the weekend, we have a 68 for high, and Sunday, 69. And then back on Monday, we're going to stay cool down in a cool 70 degrees. We're excited today because we have a gentleman that has an amazing website. You know, love is in the air for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't know about anyone else, but that's the way I like things to be. And I really love the fact that this gentleman, he has state-of-the-art technology that is involved in his work with dating websites. There's so many dating websites out there, but this is a website that if you want a quality date with a high-quality man, this is the site to go to. Today we have the founder, CEO, and creator of that site that we're going to be talking to for the next 30 minutes online. And this man is phenomenal. Talking about integrity. He cares about people. He also cares about your safety. He cares about you being able to be in a relationship, but if it doesn't work out, that you can disappear, poof, safely, no strings attached. I just saw earlier, which was horrible, a girl was on Instagram, and she met this guy, and they were going back and forth on Instagram, and he had quite a few pictures and videos, and they were hooking up. Finally, they hooked up off of Instagram. The guy drugged her and turned around, and when she woke up the next morning, her face was beaten in, and her brain was shifted. This website with this gentleman that we are going to be interviewing today, he's going to give us tips on how to protect yourself. Not only that, but he implements them in the technology of his site. I love this guy personally. I just can't say enough about him. Gotham, are you there?
Yes, hi, how are you?
I am amazing, Gotham. How are you?
Good, thanks for having me.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. Gotham, you have such a successful business on your site called lushmatch.com. Tell us about lushmatch.com.
Well, Lush Match was founded as a combination of the bad experiences users have had over the years with regular dating sites. You know, and I have been an active user of these dating sites, and I also founded one of them. But, you know, no matter how hard we tried, there was a couple of fundamental issues that were plaguing us the whole time, and we could not get rid of them. One of this was safety, especially, you know, safety of women, because eventually when you connect and you want to meet up with the person, you have to give your phone number. And as you know, with today's technology, giving up your phone number really means giving up everything, all your personal details. Anyone can find out anything about you. So, you know, the Lush Match site that we founded kind of took care of this problem. And I'll tell you more about it, you know, a bit, but let me get back to the first one, which was effectiveness. So regularly, sites are based on email technology. You know, you go online, you meet someone, and if you like someone, you end up sending them a message, and eventually the person gets the message. And this lag used to create problems because, you know, the moment was lost, and you really could not connect with people you really wanted to in an effective way. So Lush Match basically took care of these two problems.
Wow. Now, you also, can you go more into depth on more ways that you take this away? You created also something called disruptive technology. Can you go more in depth on how this works?
Sure. So disruptive technology is not something that, you know, was invented by us. Disruptive technology is basically referring to the whole, you know, text messaging scenario where, you know, text messaging is supposed to be disruptive because, you know, no matter where you are and what you're doing, doesn't matter. It comes in and it gets you, and that demands your attention. So disruptive. And I believe we are one of the first sites, actually to my knowledge, we are the first site in this space that has a dating site based off of disruptive technology. Like I was talking about email earlier, and, there's a lag. So this problem was taken care of using disruptive technology. And we took it a step further, whereby, we ensured the anonymity of the person. So if you want to communicate with someone on the site, you can, but your number is never really revealed. We assign you an anonymous phone number, and you can, you have peace of mind. You can communicate with anyone you want using text messaging and never worry about your safety. So that's what disruptive technology is all about.
Wow. I love the fact that you came up with this because, again, like that situation with that young lady, you even have the situation where there's a safety issue with stuff, just so much technology, the Uber drivers. And I just really love the fact that you take into consideration the safety of women, especially in this Me Too movement here in Hollywood. It's like exposing so much, and it's wonderful to have a gentleman come forward and say, okay, this is not okay, and we have to make sure that the women that come to our site are safe, and we will make sure that we create a technology that, it's a phone number that, it's anonymous, and so therefore you don't have to worry about this person having access to you completely.
Absolutely.
Now, is this disruptive? Is this phone number only available to women, or is it available to men as well?
No, it's available to both parties. It's available to men. I mean, it's all about feeling safe, and unless you're feeling safe, unless you're totally, you have a peace of mind, you really can't concentrate on the job at hand, which is to find a like-minded person. And that's unfortunate because, every day, hundreds of potential connections, are broken because people don't feel safe. And that's something that we thought we could do away with and make, women and men feel safe, then we would achieve our goal.
Right. Can you hear me okay, Gautam?
Yes, I can. Are you not able to hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. So going back to the disruptive technology, what are some of the pitfalls? Because now we're going back to the Lush website. What are some of the pitfalls of these of the other so-called high-class date-rich guy sites?
Okay, so the biggest drawback of these, other sites is safety. Like
it goes back to safety again.
Someone,
yes.
Yeah, it's all about the safety because none of these sites do a background check, on their men. Like anyone can join these sites, pay $25 or whatever they pay, and claim to, make $1 million a year, but they could be working out of their mom's basement for all you know. There's no safety whatsoever. So, again, no site is perfect. We don't claim that we have a 100% record of weeding out the bad people or the fakers, but we certainly try. And we, go against a ton of databases in the back end, and we do our best.
Now, are you able, Gautam, to tell, I know you do background checks, are you able to basically tell what these men make? So, if they say they're a millionaire, are you able to decipher that these guys are legitimately saying who they are?
Okay, so we can't see their tax returns if that's what you're asking, but there are several other indicators. There's several services online right now that will give you an approximate idea of what this person's making or if the claim they're making is true or not.
Oh, wow.
Short of that will be it'll be a violation of someone's privacy. So we can't do that without their consent. And in the future, we are coming up with a release whereby if a man agrees, he gives his consent, then we will actually verify his income to the dollar.
Right. Wow. That's still amazing though, because that's kind of it makes you more legitimate, so to speak, as well. Because when people join high class sites like yours, they want to get good quality. You know what I mean? A lot of times these girls, they want their Hugh Hefner, so to speak, you know? And they're a certain caliber of girl. And so I love the fact that you are differentiating yourself in that way where you have several indicators that can tell if a person is really who they are.
Right.
And if they make the money they make.
Exactly. And not only that, we also, on the background, we Google everything we can about them to see if, how many other profiles they have and how many other sites, if there are any complaints about that person or not. And, based on that, we actually have the first, a blacklist database based on the person's phone number. So, if, say, somebody goes out on a date, they have a bad experience, they come back, and they put in the person's phone number and the comments as to, what happened, why it was bad, and they blacklist it. Next time somebody wants to date, all they do is they punch in the phone number or the login, and we'll tell them if there's been something bad about this person in the past. And this is, again, first of its kind, it's a database that's based on their phone number or a login, which is less searchable. Other experiences in the past trying to do this, they've been in a forum format or a bulletin board format where you can't really search specifically for, a wrongdoer. But we made that possible now, which adds to the safety of women.
Wow, this is huge, guys. Are you hearing this? You very seldom hear and I've interviewed several, website people, and I've never heard a website person really be able to break it down where it's like, look, this is what's going on. This is how we set up our business because we need to protect our people. You've literally taken that on and taken that in your hand.
Absolutely. I mean, it was time someone did because, we're going to lose a lot of members, and we're happy to lose those members who really didn't belong in the first place.
What has been the success rate of dates on your site, Gotham? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
On the whole, right now, because we're relatively new, we can base our success on the absence of complaints. And so far, so good. I mean, time will tell, but the things are looking pretty good.
So tell us a little bit about you, Gotham, and your story. Tell us a little bit about you and what you do and how you got involved in all of this. This is amazing. I know you've had a few bad experiences, but tell us your story. People love to hear the story.
Well, my story is pretty simple. I mean, I came to this country about 20 years ago, and, I'm an IT guy. I'm an IT developer, and I lived the corporate life for a number of years, working for big blue chips, and one day I realized that this is not where my heart's at, and, I naturally gravitated towards what my lifestyle was, which was finding a dating site for like-minded people. And I found a dating site which went on to become the world's largest site of its kind. And, I was involved in that site a few years ago, which was when I decided that it was time to move on and do something better. And hence, Lush was formed. So I've been in the dating world for the last 10 years, 12 years, and that's all I do, and I'm intensely passionate about it.
Wow, that's just amazing how you came here and, what was it like when you first came to the USA? Was it lonely? Did you only use dating websites? What was it like?
What was like? It was really hard because I came here broke. I mean, came from a fluent family, but I got here, just to kind of prove that I could do it on my own, and I was in for a big surprise. It wasn't like it's in movies, It's very hard, and I learned the hard way. The first 3 months were horrible, but finally I landed in California. I landed in New Jersey initially, made my way over to California, and, I got my first job. I think I bought a 84 Honda Civic, and at that time that was my Cadillac, and I drove it around proudly, and, it went on from there, but you get the idea.
I got it. Yeah. Wow. Now you own another dating website. You want to tell us a little bit about that too?
So the other dating site is It's a dating site for gay men. It's gaysugarDaddyFinder.com. It's based on the same principles, but it's for that segment. And, this, along with Lush Match, I found it as a result of my past, the site that I found, SugarDaddy.com, which I found it in the past, and the site I moved on from because I found it, I had partners and it was hard to implement the changes I wanted to implement, so decided to call it a day and do it on my own.
Wow. Wow. And so Gay Sugar Daddy, that also has the same technology where the people that go to the site, they get the anonymous phone number, and
Correct.
the disruptive technology is in that. How has it been? How's the success rate been on that side as well?
It's been fairly good. I mean, the response has been fairly good. We just have to get the word out there. We've been concentrating on building up the technology till now, and now it's time to tell people that they have a choice. They don't have to have the privacy violated in order to meet somebody. It should be an overall happy experience, and we're going to try our best to do that. We've been fairly successful till now.
I just love the fact that you care about people and that you make it your business to create a business that helps people find love in a safe, high-quality way. You just can't get any better than that, Gotham. That's like amazing. That's dream stuff that you created, and absolutely. You want to just give us a little bit of an idea of how we can get in touch with you and give us your website address?
Yeah, you can go to lushmatch.com. There's a contact us section. You can write me over there. And also you can go to the other site that I founded, which is, based as an offshoot of this, which is the Wkim.co website, which I'll talk about in a bit. But essentially, that's how you can get in touch with us.
Well, Gautam, is there anything you want the world to know? Anything coming up for you that you want the world to know?
Yes, coming up in the near future, actually, which is live right now, which you hear a lot more about, is a site called Wentme.co. And it's a site, if you're having a bad day, you get on the site. Oftentimes when people are having a bad day, they just want to talk. And not everyone has access to a therapist right away. So this site helps you do that. You get on it, you vent, and you can talk and tell us why you're having a bad day. You write it out, and you feel instantly better. And it's a very scientific process, by the way, which is going to help a lot of people.
Wow, Bentley. Now, we know we're going to be doing a second interview with you to go more in depth on this other site. Bentley, do you want to go more in depth with that? Because we can do that now if you'd like. Because this is state-of-the-art stuff. This is state-of-the-art stuff that you got here.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, we can wait. I just wanted to, get the word out. That's it. We can wait for the details.
That's amazing. It's almost like a counseling, so to speak. But I don't even want to give it all away. But it's so powerful, profound. Just people, the stuff that he creates. It's like a doctor, a scientist, an IT guy. I'm surprised we didn't go to MIT because I got chills mentioning that because you are phenomenal. Seriously.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Just try to
your family must be proud of you. Your family must be proud of you that you came to America and you create amazing things.
Yes, they are. Thank you.
Well, we just want to thank you so much for interviewing with us today on WKIM FM 51.1. Yeah, this is so amazing, and you're so easy to talk to, and this is just wonderful. And I just can't wait to bring you back so we can talk about Bentley and other ventures that you have going on. And guys, if you want to, find out more information, just go to lushmatch.com, lushmatch.com, lushmatch.com. And go ahead, guys, and sign up. Get on this site. I'm going to make a profile for myself. This is amazing. Yeah, Gotham. It's your personality. It just makes life so much easier because you really care about people, and you don't always have the owner of a company come on Iheart and talk about how much they care about people's safety and the safety of women. You are with us. Hashtag Gotham is with us. That's the hashtag that's yours.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely, guys. Head over to lushmatch.com and check his site out and sign up. And, you know, let's stay in touch. He will be coming back. We'll be coming back for part 2 of the interview in the next couple of weeks. We're so excited to have him on our as an expert on website dating. He is our chosen website dating expert. So if you want to find a high quality man, a millionaire, a guy that makes 6 figures, go over to lushmatch.com. Your Prince Charming could be over there waiting for you, ladies. Thank you so much for interviewing with us today. Guys, we're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back in a few moments.